The story of Final Fantasy XIV Online Endwalker Patch 6.3 God's Revel Lance Tremble continues, and we got Zero.
What the hell are you doing?
Anyway, we got Zero eating another thing. And the quality of the game has gone up, like facial expressions, new hat technology, the paper bag.
Yes, the paper bag.
New menu theme, more adventure plate stuff.
More on that in the next video.
Big drama. New ultimate.
New ultimate?
Omega ultimate. Oh boy, something I'll never do. Hey listen, I've started Savage, okay? So don't judge me. But our team...
A guy got in contact earlier on. Him and 3 of his friends. A tank, 2 healers, and a caster. All WoW players. One of them looks like they've never done any f***ing piece of content in their life.
Oh. Okay, maybe I agree with that a little bit too much.
Oh, that's
Okay.
With a new ultimate, there's always a race to world first. But the winners got caught using add-ons, and that's a no-no. Well, they got punished, and that should be it for the drama. Big drama. GShade.
What's that?
The add-on that no one uses.
Wink wink.
Devs got petty and made your PC restart if you use the competitor's add-on. In the end, they took it down and you had to move to one anyway. Pretty smart, right? But you obviously didn't, because you don't use add-ons. Right? But most importantly, they added new sitting animations. Which sitter are you?
Wait, do you also hear the sound when you subscribe?
Bit off topic, but I moved to Phantom and I joined the new
no,
FC.
ühesõnaga welcome to the fucking FC.
Yeah, well, just remind them that we're the regulars in the old YouTube videos, not them.
I left.
Do you remember the little scribble you picked when you created your character? You also might have seen these symbols on like statues or some other places. Well, they are known as the 12. And now, 12 years later...
Oh, I get it.
No, it's a coincidence, I think. And they finally used them. In 6.1, they introduced Myths of the Realm, where I guess you're like God of War and killing them all, or something. The first one was Gaia, where you fought these scribbles. Hey, that's my guy. Obviously, Nalthal of the Traders, God of Commerce, they're together and overseer of the transaction of discerning merchant, only symbolized by the cowrie. Now with 6.3, they added Euphrosyne, which continues the story of Aglaia, and I have no idea how to pronounce it, so I'll call it Aglaia 2. And oh my god, what a raid it is. It's actually really fun. Leading up to 6.3, everyone was excited how Nofika would look like. Nofika? We already had seen this image, and that is why I joined the Serpents, but we didn't know she would look like that for sure. If you haven't been doing Savage, you'll most likely be doing this weekly for the piece of gear drop and the coin to upgrade your gear. In Aglaia 2, we fight... Little bit of lore about the siblings. The siblings, Althik, who is actually the father of Azima and Menfina, and his sister Nemea, who is the mother to Azima and Menfina. Wait. Anyways, the theory is that we've actually met these two during the MSQ in Elpis. Whose dog is this? In case you haven't been counting, that's 9 out of 12. And Alliance raids have like 4 bosses and 2 trash fights.
Something like that.
So I think it's time that I, Bainer Ballin of Phantom, volunteer myself to be the last boss. Do you ever wonder if Lil Uzi Vert is a Garlemaldian? We got a new gold saucer jump gate, and of course, someone's mad. And the newest mount costs 4 million MGP. People have been asking for the Gaia outfit from the Eden raids for a pretty long time, and they basically weren't gonna add it because Gaia was a completely new model. Well, now they did, but it is a one piece.
That
is not the Gaia outfit.
Oh, my bad.
You've most likely never even heard about this prior to 6.3.
Neither had I.
Tataru's Grand Endeavor was released in 6.15 to encourage players to do older content. But if you had already done it, you just had to go from here to there, talk to this guy, here to there, talk to this guy, like go to this place, there, then you talk to this guy, go there. But there were never any rewards for this. Now with this patch, they finally added an outfit, and it's pretty nice. The new dungeon has an e-girl in it. And I don't mean it metaphorically, or rhetorically, or medically. A straight up e-girl.
That's what the e-girl is, yeah.
Eagle.
I'm not complaining. This is like the third video in a row I talk about the Island Sanctuary. But the Island Sanctuary continues with 2 new levels, some new collectibles, a new outfit, a new mount. The mount costs 35,000 seafarer carries. Well, it's actually now chump change, because my little workers have been busy. Good thing is that they can't sue. What the hell? And now for the big news. You can build a new thing on the island. After the disastrous last season of PvP, they finally have good rewards. The last season was literally one mount that didn't even look good.
What is that?
And before that they had the Archfiend set. It's actually pretty cool. So it seems they've learned and added a banger after banger into this battle pass. Like Fortnite. You know in the main story when Sid calls you? Well... I don't like the PvP in this game, but the rewards are worth it. There's also a new map, and it's really bad. I hate it. Delete.
I love this mechanic, but I fucking love this.
Bane doesn't.
Finally, new treasure maps. There are 2 types of maps. You pick either left or right door, or the spinny wheel one. Man, I love gambling.
I've been gambling all my MGP to open card packs.
Anyway, maps are still like the most fun and easy way to make money. If you have friends.
You look lonely.
See, why can't you guys be more like Bane?
Because Bane likes you.
That was horrid.
What's wrong with you, man?
I don't know.
That was that wasn't even like a joke behind that or anything.
From a sitting straight face.
Just told him you hate him.
I'll quickly explain some of the things. Blue is the weakest summon, which is the worst rewards. Green is a bit better. Yellow is the best. And purple, well, you don't want to know what happens when you hit purple.
I've never got to the end of these things.
Okay, so there's 2 new mounts. If you remember from the previous video, there was just Alchemist. Now there are 2 new ones, this Fire Ixion reskin and this Elephant. But you have to be extremely lucky to get them. Basically, get through all the RNG to the last boss and roll highest on the drop. 3 times. 2.8 mil! Please, please!
Yeah, you need 3 of them for the main.
23! 58!
I just got both hordes.
The true endgame of Final Fantasy XIV. In 6.3 they added new plots. Housing is pretty simple. You pick an empty plot, you bid on it. You wait a bit, and if you were the only one bidding, congratulations! The reason I wanted to talk about housing is because I'm a homeowner now. So I want a house right next to Plu and close to Ceres. It's actually cheaper to craft furniture. So I got Plu to craft me most furniture, which probably saved me like millions.
Everything cost me like 8 mil, oh my god.
But some people just can't handle losing, which is funny to me. This bit was just gonna be a small part of the video, but it's just so ridiculously hilarious to me that I had to dedicate a whole section to it. Don't harass any of the people, but the story goes as follows. Someone bid on a house right next to their friend, and a stranger approaches. They bravely tell the stranger not to bid on the house, because they were standing guard right in front of it for some reason.
He bids on it last minute and wins, right? Now she's gone to check, and he's already changed the estate profile. The greeting on the placard is, "You would have won if you didn't beg." Everyone is demanding she show the name so that they can report him, even though it's not reportable.
Hey, my man, fight the good fight. Now, I understand this is funny. I would do that. I would be salty, you know? And I almost was. I almost even didn't win my house because someone else bid on it and won. But then I went to a different timeline. Okay, actually, they didn't claim it, so I just went again and I won. I also moved from there. I live here now. But the types of people that think if something doesn't go their way, they can just report people are...
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
So I'm gonna end this video on kind of a serious note and say the people claiming that the Final Fantasy community is wholesome and nice are just blind or just haven't seen this side, but it's not the nice game you think it is.